Hello, fellow nursing student and new grad nurses. My name is Ben. I'm one of the UTS nursing students, and I'm going to present to you an interesting topic called workplace bullying. The reason why I choose to present in a visual manner is due to me learning best at being a visual person, and also visuals help translate information a bit better. So, what do we know about workplace bullying? Let's define it together, shall we? Workplace bullying are harassment or inappropriate behaviors done to an individual. In this case, it is a healthcare professional. This could be a college refusing to acknowledge you're present in the same room or talking behind their backs. These are some examples of what bullying can be. I wouldn't like it if this was being done on me. Would you? Bullying is never appropriate as it affects the person on a personal and professional level. Workplace bullying is known to have an increased risk of suicide and an increased risk of developing a chronic condition like type 2 diabetes. The paragraph I'm showing you guys is explaining plausible causes on why bully victim has an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Being bullied is regarded as a severe social stressor, and the saliva level of the dehydroepiandrosterone sulfate and cortisone when working together can affect metabolic, cardiovascular health, and immunity of the victim. Let's talk statistics. Statistics shows that bullying is underreported as this year People Matter survey in 2019 only show a slightly above 50% engagement. The tables I'm showing you are 1. Which social group is reported being targeted the most, and 2. The percentage of people experiencing bullying and their experience in managing it. These reports are done by New South Wales Public Service Commission and it shows very interesting results. The most bullied groups are from the most marginalized social group of people within our culture, which are LGBTQIA+, Indigenous people, people with either mental health conditions or disability. While on the other spectrum, we have the corporate services, policy, research, legal, and program and project management with the lowest reported incidence. This shows us that even within health, people still face discrimination. My evidence in saying why bullying is underreported is in the other table. Percentage of people experiencing bullying are 30% from moderate to highly engaged spectrum. Out of the 30% of victims, only 62% of them made a formal complaint. Due to people either reporting late or not reporting, it leads to an increased risk of developing a chronic illness like diabetes, suicide risk, more sick leave being taken, burnt out, and a loss of motivation. Burnout can make a medical professional leave their current jobs or halting their career forever. Workplace bullying also affects patient safety and work health. As mentioned in previous slide, bullying causes medical professionals to take more sick leave. As a consequence of staff being absent, they will be replaced by casual, agency, or deployed staff from another ward. This can lower other staff confidence during the shift due to now the replacement staff is counted as a high-risk staff due to them not maybe not being skilled enough to help as adequately. This can put pressure on other staff, which can then impact patient safety. Bullied victims can also feel incompetent and insecure about their skill level, which can increase risk of medication errors. The victim might be preoccupied with a thought in the midst of medication dispensing and take out the wrong dose or the wrong medication for the patient, which can adversely affect patient safety. The bullied victim will also want to actively avoid conflict, which makes them isolate themselves from other staff. This can cause tension amongst staff and gossip might start, which can be bad for health of the workplace. Where does leadership fall into this? Well, let's start with some context. Anyone can be a leader at any skill level. The reason why I say this is because everyone will bring a unique experience into the workplace, and new nurses can teach senior nurses about new policies and researches that they might not know, which can change their current practices for the better. An effective leader requires a mixture of these listed skills: empathy, courage, fairness, knowledge, responsibility, skillful, and motivational. These skills will all come to you over time, and one day you will be able to lead health in the battle against workplace bullying. Now, what you can do about this information? For me, I will be using this in all aspects of nursing. We, as nurses, are patient advocates, so we can be leaders in serving the best interests of the patient in terms of healthcare. If a patient is ever in a bad mood about their care, we can de-escalate these feelings by using the skill mentioned in the previous slide to communicate their best interests across to other staffs. For work health, we can use these skills in catching bullies early and prevent them from further acts of bullying. We can also provide adequate support to the victim of bullying by listening and understanding their situation. Currently, research is minimal on workplace bullying across New South Wales Health. Management of bullying is only on an individualistic level. Even though research is minimal, there are all proposed changes to be done on an industrial level from the top down. Now let's touch up on the current policies that deals with workplace bullying. Currently, Safe Work Australia is advising all employees to take equal responsibility to take care of own well-being and report inappropriate behaviors according to applicable policies and guidelines. For employers/managers, they must have responsibility of maintaining and creating a healthy workplace for all staff and allocate resources as appropriate when there is an incident. Now to New South Wales Health policy on bullying. If there's an incident, it must be reported through the IMS or Incident Information Management System within 24 hours when possible. When an IMS report is done, then managers can properly escalate the situation to resolve the conflict. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope my presentation helped you in gaining an insight on workplace bullying, what it is, how bad it is, and how we as future nursing leaders can help reduce incidents of bullying. I only have one question left for you. It is easy for us to say, yes, we will do all the appropriate escalation when there's an incident on bullying. But will you actually report and seek help when someone bullies you or your colleagues? I would hope we can change the statistics for the future. Have a great day.